We are all aware that academic smarts and practical smarts are two different things. It is entirely feasible to ace every exam in college while having a difficult time after graduation. So how can the most successful individuals in the world identify the actually, practically brilliant if academic scores aren't sufficient to demonstrate someone's intelligence? The capacity to constantly modify your opinion is what Jeff Bezos values. Elon Musk strongly believes in considering talents over qualifications. Steve Jobs' thinking is entirely different altogether. In a speech to the Academy of Achievement in 1982, the venerable co-founder of Apple outlined how he defines actual intellect, hat tip to Alan Trapulliones. Jobs asserts that the capacity to draw unexpected connections across many subjects, rather than having in-depth knowledge of a single subject, is what makes someone genuinely intelligent. Depth loses to breadth. Being able to zoom out, as if you were in a city and could view the entire scene from the 80th floor down at the city, is a big part of what it means to be smart. That's an intriguing idea of intelligence, but it begs the issue of how one has the capacity to see things from a high perspective. Jobs continues by stating that the solution is to be an intellectual omnivore who explores the universe in novel and unanticipated ways. You can't have the same set of experiences as everyone else you'll interact with others in the same ways and lack creativity. You might want to consider moving to Paris and working as a poet there for a while. Or you might wish to visit a third world nation. I would strongly suggest that. Even if hopeless love and psychedelics aren't your thing, the idea still holds true regardless of your intellectual preferences. The key idea is that integrating disparate, and rather uncommon, areas of expertise may offer you a more comprehensive understanding of issues and distinctive ideas on how to solve them, rather than that any specific specialty is particularly beneficial. For example, Jobs is credited with drawing inspiration for Apple's font from a college course on calligraphy. Science supports Jobs. This is a rather obvious realization when you give it some thought. If you have the same interests as those around you, it's doubtful that you'll be able to provide original viewpoints to your job. However, many of us overlook this reality in daily life because we worry so much about honing our skills in our core field of specialization that we convince ourselves we don't have time for pointless research or haphazard detours. However, science concurs with Jobs that having such a narrow focus might hinder your intelligence and creativity. Numerous studies have found a strong correlation between extremely exceptional brains and the personality attribute psychologists refer to as openness. When scientists put a collection of geniuses in a home in the 1960s and monitored them to attempt to identify the traits they all had, they found that every great achiever in the group, from poets to business owners to scientists, was incredibly receptive to new ideas and experiences. Another more recent study found that being open to new ideas as you age can assist prevent mental decline in addition to the high correlation between intellect and a young person's thirst for novel experiences and ideas. Focus is crucial when trying to carry out a brilliant concept you've previously had, as Steve Jobs himself realized. However, hold off on putting blinders on your curiosity. It's crucial to foster intellectual openness and a variety of interests if you want to be clever enough to generate ideas in the first place. Only through being easily distracted can you come upon anything worthwhile to concentrate on.